Yo, people, what you telling me? Back again for another Red Talk. Flawless, what you saying, bro?
I'm blessed, family. What you saying, man? You good, yeah?
I'm good, fam. I can't complain. I can't complain, man. Big up the chat. If you know, has this just broke? I guess because nobody put that in the chat in the last show, and I was just live. So is this Emmy Martinez thing? Has that just broke?
Yeah, how reliable is that?
You know what I mean? I don't know who the fuck this Gaston brother is
I've
or
heard
what.
them. I've seen the tweet. I've seen the app before, but I'm not 110% sure. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
And
not,
oh yeah,
I'm
fam.
not seeing it.
Go on. No, I've not
I know
seen it.
that
I don't know.
his hamstring in it.
Is it? Oh yeah, because Onana's out for 8. He's out for 8 weeks, isn't he? Yeah.
Idiot,
Now,
brother. Oh, man said tier 1 Argentina. Fairs. Never heard of him. I'm not on Twitter like that. So yeah, man said he's reliable for Argentinian news. All right, cool. So yeah, even if he is banned for 3 games, yeah, it doesn't matter. You know them ones because Anana's out for like 2 months. You know the way there. So like the game is the game, innit? Like the game is a fucking game. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see on that. We need a goalkeeper anyway, bro. Like it remains to be seen if it's a blessing in disguise that Onana got injured, bro. Do you know what I mean? Let's hope that it is.
Let's hope so, man. Let's hope so, because the fact that it was a conversation about not bringing in a goalkeeper before he got injured was a travesty. This man's done nothing in the 2 years here. That should have been high on the priority list anyway. So the fact that it took for him to get injured, and even now they're still like, maybe we don't. Again, I would love to know who is for it. That's what I would love to know. Who's saying, yeah, let's run it as third season back like they haven't seen the last 2 seasons. All right, man. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, man. I don't.
That's it. So yeah, now we just have to wait and see, bro. Do you know what I mean? We just have to wait and see. Obviously, it's been an unproductive window for us so far, and every day, you know what I mean, we're waking up and we're just seeing our rivals just strengthening. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is fucking jarring.
Fam, it's just terrible. I seen the news today about Liverpool potentially with Isak. Obviously, we've seen what City have done already. Arsenal potentially getting a Gyökeres, even though that stalled. It's like I'm lost as to like what is going on. And the same with we're several £million away in the Brentford deal as well. It's like, all right, okay.
Yeah, but even that, I don't even know how true that is, bro. I feel like Brentford are just using the media to try to shake us down, innit? Do you know what I mean? I can't believe for a second that there's a massive gap in valuation.
There isn't.
Yeah, because
that's why it said several.
What's that?
It said several. The report said several.
Yeah, but like, they can't be
4 million. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's right. You know them, man. But it actually can't be, because what was being briefed was that the fee's not the problem, and it was the add-ons. They're talking about they wanted more achievable add-ons. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they believed that basically we the add-ons that we were doing, they said they're not easily achieved. They want more guaranteed money up front. So it's more the money up front than the overall fee, in it. And I think Man United are only trying to pay a certain amount up front, or so on and so forth. But there's no way that the valuation is massively wider the mark, bro, because look how long they've been negotiating for. So it's impossible that it's that wide. It's impossible, or else Brentford would have just said, cool, we're not negotiating with you. And furthermore, why have you bought his replacement if you're not confident of getting a deal done?
Yeah, it's minor. That's why when it said several, I was like, yeah, this makes sense to me, because I don't think they're wide of the mark. I don't think it's a considerable amount. I believe it is just 3, 4, 5 million, whether that's the add-ons, whether that's a little bit more upfront. Just do the deal. Let's say it's 65 million. I keep stating this. Is Mbeumo, is he going to bring 65 million worth of value or more to the team? In my opinion, yes.
Yeah, I agree.
I did so it's like, especially him with Cunha as well, which I've discussed on here with you and on my own platform as well. To me, I don't think it's a complicated matter. I really don't. And the fact that the reports came out today talking about, it's only several. If it was 15, 20, 25 million difference, I'd understand it. We've been negotiating for 6, 7 weeks now.
It's 3, 4 million.
That's what annoys me the most.
You know it is, isn't it? This is what it is. It's just fucking, you know what it is? It's posturing, bro. But you know what it is, yeah? It's like it comes to a point where you just have to fucking bite the bullet in it, because it's possible on both sides.
It's minor. That's what it is. That's what makes it so much worse. That it is it's a complete minor. It's nothing major. If it was, we were paying 65 and they want 85, I'd get it. It's like, that's a significant gap. When it said, Ornstein said it's only several, I was like, I've been saying this. I think it's 3 million, 4 million, 5 million. Bear in mind, we just got money from the Alanga deal because he went to Newcastle. The Alvaro Fernandez deal, we got money from that. The Sancho deal that we had already done. So it's like there's extra money coming in. Yo, just break them off to 4 or 5 million and get it done, man.
Yeah, Brentford are asking for 65. He's worth 65 though.
65 million.
He's worth 65 million, bro. He's worth that, bro.
I don't get it, man. I'm at a loss to who's like, nah, we want to pay 62.5, not add on the rest. Run them their attainable add-ons. Because the way we're moving, we might not attain them anyway. What's deemed as easy may not be easy. They're saying, oh yeah, you lot are going to finish top 6. Whoa. You lot are going to finish top 8. Not even if we keep moving like this. It's really what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? No, yeah, it's 65 million. Even if it's 6, let's say it's 68. Again, we are the point I'm making overall is we're close in valuation.
I think we're close in valuation, but bro, you know what it is, yeah? Something in life is only worth what you're willing to pay for it, innit? And Mbeumo, what he adds to our team, he's worth more than 65 million, bro. Because we look at what we spent on Ugarte. Like the same man, yeah, that went and fucking got their pants pulled down by PSG for Ugarte, yeah, and not then turn around and say that they're not going to pay 65 million for Mbeumo. Because that's crazy. Because what the fuck? Ugarte weren't even playing at PSG and we gave them 60 odd mil.
Facts.
And he weren't even playing.
And we did that. It's crazy work.
And we're going to take Brentford's best player. A man are telling me that 65 is too much.
For a player who's proven in the Premier League as well. It's not like he's a one-season wonder. It's not like he's a 2. He's had 3 very good seasons. Of course, last season was his most outstanding, but he's been, not only does he add GNA, he also adds overall. You don't get GNA and you go, you're just a goal scorer, or you just get assists, but you don't add too much. It's not like that where you go, right, you got them numbers, you've been terrible. No.
And also, he's a player that's multifunctional. Like he can play in the 10 role, he can play in the wing back position, and he can play up front as well, bro. Like he's mad versatile. So like 65 million for Mbeumo, like he's not going to be on massive wages. Just calm.
Yeah. But for whatever reason, we don't want to pay the bread. You know
no, but it feels like, yeah, to me, because the only thing that I could try and rationalize is that they told us that we'd be able to get the deal done for a certain amount, and they've gone back on that and they're asking for more. That could be the only thing that is taking this so long, if that makes sense. Because if they said to us from the jump, yo, we're not doing business here for anything less than 65 million, yeah, it wouldn't be taking so long. I feel like United felt like they had something agreed and then something's changed.
Potentially, yeah. Potentially they was like, hey, they see that, I don't know, other thing. Maybe let's say argument's sake is other players moving in the market and they'll go, well, he's going for this and he's going for this. Now we want extra amount. This is what happens when you're the B side of negotiation. They can do this to you. It's not like the Cunha deal where there's a release clause where you have some leverage. We are trying to take their best player. We don't have that much leverage. Only leverage we have is they're willing to do the deal and he wants to leave and he only wants to join us. It's like, yo, we've just got extra bread from 3 other deals that I've just mentioned. Break them off the bread, pay it, and just keep it stepping. Big up to my bro Sheik every time as well. Like, just keep it stepping. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, 65 million, is he worth it? Yes.
Bro, this is the thing. Like, bro, is it 60? Bro, listen, they can't keep putting the price up because the reality is they've already signed Hutchison, innit? Or they're about to sign Hutchison, which means they're preparing for man to leave, bro. So if they're preparing for man to leave, they're going to want to recoup them funds. They don't want to fuck around and end up being stuck with an unhappy player. You get what I'm saying? So, 100%. Nah, bro, that this is not making no sense to me. So because of that, I feel like a deal will be done. You know what I mean? But this is it, bro. It looks like Brentford have moved the goalpost. That's the only thing, yeah.
Essentially,
that's the only thing that makes sense. And yeah, for real, they're looking at what's going on around them. João Pedro was what, 55? Was it 55?
Yeah, João
plus
Pedro was
something.
55, 60. They're looking at Alanga.
Alanga, they turned down 55 million for Alanga. They're probably looking at the market and saying, actually, he's worth a bit more than that, bro.
Because I've been saying it's him. So you got Kudus, you got Alanga, you got Bino Gittins, you got
How much did Kudus go for in the end?
I think Kudus was 55, 60. He was around that, I think. He was around that. So it's like you look at them and you go, if I'm Brentford, hey, he's better than all these. Run us extra money. And this is on us not moving quickly to get this deal done early on. Before they can change.
If Kudus went for 55 million, then I think 65 for Mbeumo is reasonable.
It's extremely reasonable. Because if I'm Brentford, I'm asking for more. If I'm the Brentford representative, I'm asking for. He's our best player. Look at the numbers he's put up. Look at the performances he's put up as well. Yeah, like what's going on here? Especially when you got Bournemouth and look at what they were asking for Semenyo. They were talking of 70 million for Semenyo, which he's not worth. It's like, yo, just pay the money for him. Again, at this point, it's not. If I thought it was a bad deal, I go, yeah, it's a bad deal. It's not a bad deal. It ain't a bad deal.
I don't think, to my knowledge, I don't believe that Brentford turned down Spurs' 70 million. I don't think he did. I think Mbeumo said that he don't want to go there. I don't think the bid got rejected, guys. Like if it did, then by all means you can let me know in the chat. But I don't think he even got to the bid being rejected. They just bid that, and then Mbeumo come out and was like, "Yeah, I'm not going there, fam." Like, yeah, that's what I took away from the situation. I didn't see them rejecting 70. I mean, I didn't read that Spurs got rejected anywhere. Like, people were saying to me that remember they were like, "Oh, Spurs hijack." Like, I never heard nothing about Spurs getting rejected. That was never the talk.
Nice.
So yeah. No, I don't.
Yo, 1 second.
You know what I'm saying? They're saying that Spurs didn't even bid. Yeah, no worries. They're saying Spurs didn't even bid. Like, Spurs just made an inquiry and said they were willing to pay 70 then. Do you know what I'm saying? So, man said apparently there was a bit of a shaky source. If anything, it was probably an inquiry. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. He didn't want to go there. So, the game is the game. And someone in the chat saying that Spurs denied making a bid. So, who knows? It could have even been Brentford, yeah, fabricating this whole bid thing, yeah, in order to get more money out of us. Have you ever thought about that as well? So, them man just playing silly buggers. Man said, well, we're sat scratching our heads watching everyone else do business. It's bollocks. Twiddling our thumbs, man. You know what I mean? It's nasty. So, either way, I just think that Brentford are seeing the business that's going on elsewhere and they're getting greedy, bruv. You know what I mean? This is it. They're briefing the media and doing certain things to manipulate the situation. This is what I believe is happening. And I've got absolutely no reason to believe otherwise, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Because it looks like no one else is in for Mbeumo. And maybe Man United know that no one else is in for Mbeumo. That's why they're saying to Brentford, all right, fuck you lot, we'll wait. Because we know that no one else wants him. And we also know, yeah, that he wants to play for us. So maybe United are playing the long game. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe United are playing the long game. Because they're saying, yo, you're trying to move the goalposts on us. But the wickedest thing is we know that you ain't got no other options because the player wants us and no one else really wants him and is willing to pay what you want to pay anyway. I mean, what you want to take from us. So they're saying, all right, you man, cool. We're playing a game of chicken, bro. You know what I mean? Let's see.
It's a chicken thing. Is that what you reckon it is?
That's what it looks like. It's a standoff. You know what I mean? Because you man are trying to violate.
It's like, the average, because again, this is what happens when I say this all the time, when you're the A side or B side of negotiation.
Yeah.
And that's it. And if we would have done this early, I wouldn't be on the case if I thought the player wasn't it. This was a player we were signing from Europe, and I'm like,
he's worth it, bro.
You've done well, but it's elsewhere. I'm unsure. Look at his numbers and look at his performances in the Premier League. You mentioned how he's multifunctional. Look how he was when Ivan Toney was there, and then look how it changed, and he became the main man when Ivan Toney left. That goes to show he's the foil. Because he can be good when Ivan Toney's there. You can be a Robin. You can be a Batman.
Yeah, he stepped up. He can be a team player, and he can be the main man. He's shown that he's worth bread, isn't it? He's worth at least 70 mil, really. He is. if we're being honest. So it's just in the current market. I'm not saying that he's a 70 million pound player. I don't believe he is, but in the current market, the market's fucked. Like, what's Elanga going for?
55.
I swear they rejected 55, no?
No, that deal's gone through. He's there. It's 50. Was it not 55?
Did the 55 go through, or did they have to bid again?
Let me check.
Double check.
55. Yeah, double check.
Man said, Rants, do you think these guys are screwing over Amorim with no sign? I don't think they're screwing over Amorim. I think Amorim's lucky to still be in a job. Do you know what I'm saying? That beggars can't be choosers, mate. This is the reality.
Here's the thing is with that people, because Amorim's been so bad, even if I think Rants or people are being harsh on him, he deserves no defense. Because he's been so bad. I would sit here and defend him and go, they should have backed him more, but he is lucky to be in the job. Are they also setting him up? In my opinion, yes, but you know what's going on. You can resign at any point. And I don't understand that. If you was promised this, and this, and you don't get it, and you resign, I go, that makes sense. Because I know that you lot had I know Amorim in the hierarchy had conversations about players coming in and players leaving. There was definitely a conversation. And there's no way with preseason it was, all right, we're just going to have Cunha and nobody's going to have been sold. Not a chance. Not a chance that was. That's what I'd say. So, yeah, man, in Mbeumo, it's like, yo, just get a deal done, man. What are we doing out here, man? What are we doing?
This is what I'm saying. So, nah, man, it's going to happen, but it's fucking jarring, bro.
Yeah, because it's an easy deal to do. That's where the problem.
Yeah, because look here, Kudus gone Spurs, yeah. Elanga to Newcastle. Eze's been linked to Bayern Munich just now.
Oh shit, Eze been linked to Bayern Munich?
Yeah, just now, literally within like 10 minutes ago. He's been linked to the Arsenal and all that. Bro, Semenyo's just signed a new deal, and I don't think we was in for Semenyo like that anyway. So, bruv, there's nowhere for Kudus to go, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, not Kudus. There's nowhere for Mbeumo to go. So United kind of know that.
Yeah, and he only wants us as well. He's made
he only wants us, and there's nowhere for him to go. So I think that's what's emboldening United to say, "All right, you ain't fucking with us." You get me? And I hear it, but at the same time, you're playing a risky game. You're playing a risky game, not because I don't think that we're gonna get him, but because you're not giving him the best possible platform here to have a preseason and come in and perform, because you're fucking divering, bro.
You're freaking playing about and messing around and and all this type of stuff. It's like, yo, just get the deal done, man. What are we doing out here? Let's get the
This is what I'm saying.
Done,
so
man. What are we doing, man? Get the deal done. Is he worth it? Yes, we are not in a position of power to be waiting around. It's not like we've just won the league and we've got players in front and we can sit and wait. We finished 15th. We didn't win the back-to-back games. We are in a terrible state. Even with Mbeumo and Cunha together, there's still so much work to do. It's like, get the work. Where's the urgency to do this? And again, be decisive, get it done quick. Those two together, fantastic start. And you mentioned it there, and I say all the time about having the best possible platform to succeed. So you're gonna give him half a preseason. Half a preseason to get acclimatized to his new teammates and whatever.
Yeah, but this is the issue. And then, like I was saying earlier, now you've given Ruben Amorim, you've given him an excuse now. Because now he can say, yo, they only gave me one player in January. We went to preseason, and the players I wanted out the club was still here. And the players I wanted in, only one of them had come in. Do you know what I mean? And my goalkeeper got injured. He got a bag of excuses now.
Yeah.
He got a bag of them.
Are you right? Spot on, fam. Hella excuses.
And he doesn't deserve excuses because, like I said, this player don't deserve to be here. Do you know what I'm saying? So the fact that this guy's even got excuses, is pissing me off, bro, because they're reasonably valid.
Yeah. Nah, hey, family, trust me. You ain't gotta convince me. I'm telling you. You ain't gotta convince me. He's supremely lucky to be here. I think we all agree with that, and not all agree with that, but there's a lot. I'd say let's go half, but there's plenty of fans who understand that he is lucky to be here. And the argument for me, it is no excuses because you know what you are working with. If they only bring you content, they don't want what's best for you. They are not doing all to assist you in your power if they only bring you Cunha and bring you Mbeumo halfway through. Everybody, whether you rate the manager or not, all of this stuff knew exactly what Manchester United needed. We all knew we needed improvement in regards to incomings and players had to be sold. So therefore, if these things are not happening, leave. Not hearing no excuses for the manager, or you only got such and such. Same way people try and use excuses for the manager about when he joined the football club. He agreed to it. Everybody's culpable, because if it would have went well, we wouldn't have heard about it. That's what annoys me the most about that scenario. If Amrin would have hit the ground running and we would have been flying, there'd be no talk about him joining in January. Same way, if we only sign one player or two players and he flies during the season, there'll be no talk about how poor the preseason was and players coming in halfway through and who we didn't sell. Because it's, nah, man, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. We ain't doing that. Not in the slightest. I'm sorry.
Trust me. I said, why didn't we fuck with the Kudus deal while Brentford were messing about? You know what's mad? Bro, there was rumors that we were offered him and we knocked it back.
Yeah, we didn't want him.
We didn't want him. So it's not like we wasn't aware that he was on the move. We was aware and we passed up on the opportunity to get him. So that's all well and good, yeah, if you get this Mbeumo deal over the line. But it's like, even if we sign him tomorrow, yeah, it's too late, bro. Because this shit should have been done time ago. This is where United fans are right now. Like, I don't know any Man United fans that's going to be overly infused when we finally sign him, because it's taken way too fucking long.
It's more so, it just shows that we're not aware. It's like, we're not only are we not aware where we are in the negotiation for Mbeumo, we're not aware of where we are as a football club. We can't. The reason why, let's use Liverpool, for example. If it takes them, let's say they go in for Isak, and it takes them the entire summer to get Isak. So they have gone in for him now, and they don't sign. It's the 15th of July. They don't sign him till the 28th of August. Liverpool fans aren't going to be as annoyed. You know why? Because of what they did last summer. I mean, because of what they won in them winning the league, and also what they've done already in the window. Bringing in Frimpong, bringing in Kirkes, bringing in Wirtz. It's like, allow the Isak thing. But it's like, we are not there. We did not win back-to-back games all season long. We finished 15th. We lost the Europa League final to Spurs. We was lucky to finish 15th, because we have only finished 15th on the last day. I keep stating this. We didn't drop to 15th. We want to jump up there. It could have been a 17th thing, and it doesn't seem to be any urgency with what we've got going on. But, we move. Just get my charger.
Nah, come. No, I mean, so yeah, guys. It's stinky, bro. Man said seeing these uni students disguised as Amrin's coach and stuff gives me no faith. Bro, it's nasty. Do you know what I mean? Because the thing is, yeah, let's be real, yeah. With the one addition of Cunha, yeah. With the one addition of Cunha, and also no outgoings, there's not even anything to be excited about for the first pre-season game, because it's like,
it's the same.
What are we gonna see new, blood? Like Pedro Leon and Cunha. Like, brother, the football was shit last season, and we haven't brought in enough players for the football to change dramatically. So we're gonna see an increasing quality in the team with Cunha in there for sure. But even the goalkeeper's out. Like, there's nothing to be excited about. Like, if United were playing tonight, there's not an ounce of excitement.
No.
It's the same shit, bro.
That's how bad it is that we've not even got the new season bounce. Because normally with Manchester United fans, I've seen it where it's like, it's a new season. We forget how bad we've been, and there's a optimism, or there's a slight optimism because it's new. There's none of that. Because remember the reports with the people who were backing Amram at the back end of the season was, wait till preseason. You can train these players. We're gonna have new players. It's gonna look vastly different. That was the conversation. And it's not going to look it's the same stuff. Minus Cunha. Will Cunha be a great addition? Yes. Cunha going to ball out. Cunha going to do certain things. Diego Leon, I don't know too much about him, but I know that Cunha will. But it's going to be the same thing, because we're relying on individual brilliance. Our individual quality is going to carry us. This is why I'm saying bring in as much individual quality as possible, because this manager is going to pick bad players. So limit the bad players he can pick. It's a shame where we're at. It's the Ollie thing.
100%. But this is what I'm saying. You have to almost over-equip him, yeah, to make up for the lack of ability he has, which is exactly what happened with Ollie. Ollie had probably the best squad, yeah, post-Ferguson.
That attack was crazy. That attack he had at that time was crazy. And that's why
Greenwood, Martial, Rashford, and Sancho.
And Bruno.
Pogba.
And Pogba.
And Cavani.
Yes. That's why we in COVID times where we broke the records, where we scored, I think it was 3+3 or more goals over like a 5 or 6 game period. This is why he finished second. This is why we reached the final. This is why I think, did he not get to like 5 semifinals or something crazy like that? That's
something crazy. Just off vibes.
Just straight vibes. And because one thing about Ollie was he knew to play his best players. To a default, he played man injured. He would play a man. He's just let me get my best players on the pitch. Play Pogba injured against Rochdale. Never forget that. Never forget that. Yo.
This is it. And Ragnar, bro, listen, what you're saying, listen, I understand what you're saying to a certain degree. However, these men turned down like 100 million for Bruno Fernandes, bro. Like, we could have had money to spend, but these man literally turned down 100 million for a player that we don't need. And that would have kick-started the window. You know what I'm saying? We could have easily, if we got that 100 million for Bruno, that could have been the catalyst for us to be getting things done whilst we're waiting to sell other players. Yes. This is what man don't understand. Because if we had that 100 million for Bruno, we could have already brought in the goalkeeper if we wanted to bring the goalkeeper. If you want to go and get Richard Rios and stuff like that, they're saying that he's probably not going to cost like 20 mil or something like that. We could have gone and got him already. Do you know what I'm saying? There's other players that we could have got already. We could have got this Mbeumo deal over the line already. Do you know what I'm saying? So we could have had 3 or 4 players in even before selling players. Do you know what I mean? And then it makes us less desperate on paper. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, because you could easily shot man. You could have shot man for 100 mil, gone and got Edison, for 60 straight away. 60, 65 million, hold that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Got a little 35 mil left. All right, cool. What are we going to do with the 35 mil? Plus the money that we had left over to get Mbeumo anyway. You go get Mbeumo, do you know what I mean? And you still got a little 30 million left. Go get Rios as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And then go slap down some money for the goalkeeper. Then all of a sudden you got them 4 man. Shit's looking real different.
Could easily have done that. You could have got 100 M's for Bruno. Let's say you mentioned Edison. Let's go. You say, hey, Brighton is 70 for Mbeumo. And then you go spend 20 on Rios. You go get Douglas Luiz on loan. And then what's left over, you add to the Mbeumo deal. All of a sudden, it looks vastly different.
And that's before you've sold anyone. Do you know what I'm saying? If you had 100 million plus 150 odd million, that you can get for selling Rashford, Garnacho, Anthony. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then on top of that, Rashford and Garnacho are 100% profit as well. So that gives you more leverage with the PSR situation.
That's what cost them. Decision making. That's where the issue lies. Because we made that bad decision, it's then had a domino effect with regards to what's going on now with the Mbeumo deal.
One sec, bro. Ty is ringing me. Keep talking.
Yeah, no stress. Do your thing, man. Like that has caused the issue. And I keep talking about decision making in regards to this ownership. Because if you sell Bruno Fernandes, you can then revamp the whole midfield. You can go get 2 or 3 midfielders for that. You add Casemiro to that. You add Collier to that. Agate's there as well. And all of a sudden, your midfield looks vastly different. You then get Mbeumo. You then get Cunha. And then all the other sales, which like Rants mentioned, makes you less desperate to sell. You then sell all them. You go get a striker. You go get a goalkeeper. And the spine of your team is strong. I've been talking about this, the spine of the team, goalkeeper. The centre-backs I actually think we're okay with. You get a goalkeeper. You got pretty much a whole new midfield, and then you've got a whole new attack. And all of a sudden, we look vastly different. We've been linked to Emi Martinez. I'll use him as the example. You got Emi Martinez there, the centre-backs, the midfield, whoever they are. Rants mentioned Edison Alvarez. I mentioned Mbeumo, adding a Douglas Luiz, adding a Rios. We're just using names out there. And Mbeumo, Cunha, striker, whether that's Mateta, whether that's somebody else type of thing. Again, terrible decision-making, man. That's it. Shout out to Saeed for the raid as well, man. Big up to Saeed each and every time. You lot run up the likes, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff as well. And I'm sure Rant will get to the super chat. Saw a tweet saying Ollie finished second with this midfield. And midfield with Labille, also scammer him and shit. Don't need a new 11 for back-to-back windows. I hear you. Like, people forget how good his team was on for this second with that midfield. Man had Pogba in there. Like, people forget the talent and skill level that man had. Amorim is terrible. I agree with you, United Tobes. You don't need a new 11. That's why I don't hear no excuses for this manager. As much as I don't rate these players and I don't rate this squad, you can still get more out of them. That's where it is. Do the best with what you have, type of thing. And that's where it is. But we messed up not getting Bruno. Like we did. We hugely messed up. Not selling
Bruno. Yeah.
Terrible mistake.
But bro, you can't expect a manager to get more out of this team. Yeah. You've seen what he done last season. This is why I'm saying, yeah, the fact that they didn't sack this Brea last season, he's already shown that he can't do nothing with the players he's got. So
when I say that, I'm not talking about him, Rants. I'm just saying a good manager. I'm not like with it.
No, I know what you're saying, but bro, that's why I'm saying, yeah, keeping him has set my expectations for next season. Because if you just brought in a better manager and didn't sell no one, yeah, we fly up the table straight away. Imagine if we got a good manager. Say you got Glasnow or something like that, yeah. You get Cunha in, you still got Sancho, Rashford, Anthony. Do you know what I mean? Malacia comes back. Diego Leon's coming. Like, bro, straight away, yeah, with a half decent manager, yeah. As much as we don't want these players here, yeah, that manager takes us up the table with those players, bro.
Of course. Because my Don Sergio Surfer, he says it all the time. Coaching matters. That's why. Because if we was having this conversation yesterday, it was about the amount of created chances. And I think Brighton was 6 on the list. If we had Brighton's attackers, we'd kick off and say the attackers are not good enough. You know why? Coaching matters. The way Brighton play, yes, João Pedro's a good player. Yes, Matoma is, Adingra. None of them are world beaters. None of them players there from an attacking standpoint at Brighton are absolutely, bring him to my football club. But coaching matters. Yes, they're talented. Yes, there's a certain skill level. They were 6. If I sat here and said they had a 6th best attack, everyone would look at me like I'm crazy. If I said Brighton had the 6th best attack, 6th best team, 6th best individual attackers, people would look at me like I'm absolutely nuts. But coaching matters. The coach has got them moving like that. That's where it's at. Like, improve what you have as bad as, because these players are terrible. Do not get that misunderstood. I'm not defending them, but they're better than 50. They're capable of getting back-to-back games because we've seen it. As bad as Ten Hag was, we've seen these men win trophies. But
this is why this guy should have got sacked, my bro. This is what I'm saying. Because man is saying that Amorim chose Bruno over 100 million. Bro, the point is Amorim shouldn't have had the choice of whether to keep Bruno or not, bro. Because if you're a proper owner that knows what you're doing and you're proper football people, you say to Amorim, listen, you will do with whatever we give you, blood. You are a head coach. You are not the manager. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you will coach the players that you are given, bro. Like, this is too good an opportunity to turn down. And this is kind of why man are saying similar situations to why Edwards fell out with Klopp, because Edwards wanted to get rid of certain players and bring in certain players, and Klopp wanted to keep them, bro. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, look how Liverpool are cooking now. Klopp ain't there no more. So
want to leave. Look how they cooking, and that's the thing.
Look at the targets as well.
That makes it worse with the Bruno thing. Not only that, him being here, the fact that the decision was left in his hands. Are you the employer? Do we work for Bruno FC? Like, that's where it was. Does it not say Manchester United FC on your check? Are you not an employee of the football club? The fact that he's here is secondary to me. The fact that we said, hey, you decide. The fact that the manager and the hierarchy left it in his hands, that should have been taken, except the bid.
Man is saying who said the player wanted to leave. Brother, you don't negotiate with a team for 3 weeks if you don't want to leave. And furthermore, remember Harry Redknapp's story about Benjani where Man City put the money in? Benjani didn't want to leave. Harry Redknapp said, what do you mean you don't want to leave? Get the fuck out of here, Benji, man. We need the money.
Harry Redknapp had to go to, I think he had to go to the airport. I think he said he went to the
Benjani weren't getting on the plane.
Giving the plane, because he was like, yo, Benji, you gotta go. He's like, nah, I don't want to leave. He's like, it's too good.
Bro, even if you don't want to leave, even if you don't want to leave, bro, we've accepted the bid, mate. On your bike, mate.
Again, when are we going to start ruling with an iron fist and understanding that we are the employer? And when I say we, I'm talking about Manchester United. Everybody there works for us. We don't work for them. You work for us. Imagine you go to your boss and say, hey, yeah, boss, I'm moving departments. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to move City. I'm moving to another department in the same company. Your boss going to look at you like, who sanctioned this? What are we talking about here? Like, game go, if we would have accepted the bid, force him out. Same way with these players, but who we're trying to sell, banish them. You can, Garnacho wants to stay in the Premier League. Rashford only wants Barcelona. That's all well and good, but let it be known to the player and the agent and their representatives, you will not be playing here regardless. So if you don't make a move, you will be sat out. So if you want to sit out a World Cup, yeah, that's on you. Guaranteed players start making moves. Players know we're a pushover. That's where it stems from. But the player don't want to leave. He negotiated as well. That's why he spoke with his family. Come on, man. What are we doing? How are you doing it?
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, nah. Oh no. One second. I'm sorting out my fucking my United tops.
Oh
saying
shit!
fucking, yeah,
Oh,
1 second. He's saying delivered, but it's like, bro, they must be at the concierge or something like that at my other place. Because I'm like, bro, he ain't delivered to me, blood.
It's not there.
Yeah, but
fair.
do you know what I mean? So I don't know where I'll go on. 1 second.
Yeah, but part of that, no stress. And with this, again, a deal that makes all the sense in the world. In regards to the targets we've made this summer, Cunha and Mbeumo, Emi Martinez, go get the best of the rest in the Premier League. It's a much safer way. It's a much more lower risk, higher reward. Like it's got much of a what's the word I'm looking for? It's much less of a chance it fails. That's where it's at with it. That's why I like the Cunha deal. That's why I like the Mbeumo deal, Emi Martinez deal as well. Don't have to worry about teams settling into the country, settling into the league, etc. He's using Emi Martinez.
Yeah, they're saying United have made a move, but it's like
I hope so.
Yeah, if they've made a move, calm. Do you know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, it's like they didn't just make this move, innit? So I do think, that there is scope for Man United doing deals, doing deals, and it's not getting leaked. Because to be honest, Ineos on the whole, when they've been making moves, they've been doing a lot of things, that's not really getting leaked, innit? So it's not beyond the realms of possibility that man are trying to do things, but it's still too fucking slow, my guy. Like it will always be an issue for me, the speed at which we're getting things done. Because look how quickly, Manchester City wrapped up their 4 signings, bro. They wrapped up fucking the Jerky deal, the Reinders deal. Like, bro, it feels like they wrapped all them deals up in the same week.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was all done very, very quickly, expeditiously. They did that. You see, with Spurs, even though there's been a delay with the Gibbs White, Kudus and Gibbs White was literally in a day of each other, and them deals got done. We see it with Liverpool with Frimpong. Kirkes took a little bit longer, but it's a little bit. It's like, yo, just get the deal done.
Yeah, but the Kirkes thing was one of the worst kept secrets. We knew Kirkes was going to Liverpool during the season last season. It was a bit like the Cunha deal with us. Like we knew it was happening, innit? Like the Frimpong one was out of nowhere, but Frimpong, they were talking to Frimpong, then it was done straight away. Like I didn't see no back and forth with Frimpong. It was just like, yo, they've signed him.
All of this nonsense, and this again, what happens when you wait? When you try and when it comes to
he's a guy that we should be forcing out. Do you know what I mean? Even if, we should be saying to him, go on loan, blood. We do not want you here, bruv. So go find someone that will take your stupid ass on loan. Because at the end of the day, Rasmus Højlund is young enough and on small wages. We can send him out on loan. We don't even need money for him. Just get out the club, bruv.
Yeah, trust me. I'm with you on
Just
that.
get out, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't want you here, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? He should be training. We've got a Nacho and them, man. He shouldn't be training with the first team. Get out.
But the club, for whatever reason, want to keep him. Club are happy to keep him.
Brother, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? If Man United are serious, this is a brother that you should be pushing out of the door.
Club are happy, for whatever reason, fam, the club are happy to keep him. You know what I'm saying? 6 to 7 weeks negotiating for one player. And I can say it's a player who's quality. The club doesn't see, again, lack of urgency. And also with the players, you mentioned it there about Højlund. I don't know why there's conversation about keeping him. Same with Onana. Why is that before the injury? Why is there conversation about not replacing him? I'm really at a loss. I really don't understand. I do not get it. It makes zero sense. Zero. Love to Sunshine every single time as well. Shouts to Sunshine. Makes no sense. Yeah, no stress, fam. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. It's all good. What are you lot saying in the chat? What are you lot telling us? Yeah, man, no one's saying Cunha and Mbeumo or Lock Asmus. They'll say, how can I be player FC for calling out Amorim? I'm the one shouting for the contracts to be ripped up. Because here the thing is TTM, and it was a City fan. I did a fan calling show who said this to me yesterday. No, it wasn't. It was It was a City fan actually, but not the City fan I was thinking of. Another City fan said this: as soon as you criticize your club or criticize a player, you're not a real fan. You can't criticize. I won't use the word he used, but it was very hotel chairish. You lot will get that reference, or most of you lot should get that reference. That's what it is. As soon as you criticize a player or criticize the club or the manager, you're not a true fan and you're negative and you want too much and your expectations are too high. Manager's asking for the bare minimum. This window, I'm asking for the bare minimum. I'm saying just improve the spine of the team and sell the players who are not good enough. Sell the players who are not good enough.
Bro, bruv, sell them or force them out, bruv. Like, what are we doing? Like,
rule with the iron fist.
Force them out the club, bro. This is the one thing. That's why I have to respect what Chelsea do. Because Chelsea are like, bro, we don't want you here, blood. Find a new club.
What?
Or you're training with the youths, blood. Them man done that with Conor Gallagher. They done that with Raheem Sterling. They done that with fucking, what's his name, Chilwell. Bro, that's what United should be doing with Rasmus Højlund. Bro, allow it. Like, why are you here, fam?
And anyone talking about wages, Sterling was on big money at Chelsea. And still
free.
He's on big money.
300 quid, bro. He was on more than that. 315 or something.
I think at that time he was either one of their highest earners or their actual highest earner.
He would have been the highest, bro, because he was on the old money, the old contract money. So he was on like 315 or something.
He's their highest earner, and they did that to him. You know why? Because you have to rule with an iron fist.
Man said you can't really force them out if they ain't fully used to this. Brother, what are you talking about, man? Do whatever the fuck I want to do, cuz. You know them way there. What are you talking about? If I don't want to play at the club, yeah, and I'm the owner, I say just fucking leave, bruv. Yeah, like, man don't care about your reason for being shit is, blood. Man don't care about your reason, blood.
Man, and the thing is, man, I hear exactly what you're saying. Again, rule with an iron fist. We are the A side. We are the employer.
We're the man that pay your wages. If we don't want you here no more, bro, there's not a conversation to be had.
Conversation. And I guarantee this, utilize, I keep stating this, it's World Cup year, people. Players are not sitting out a year. There's no way. Players ain't sitting out a year anyway, but a World Cup year. Players want to be at their national team. So let it be, you going to sit out a year. Don't matter who gets injured. No, youth players are in front of you in your position. You will get 0 game time here. Guarantee players start looking for moves.
Yeah.
None of this. I want no more remontadas with these players, man. No more remontadas. No more. We gonna meet up and sort it out and cross the bridge back and on. No. None of this. Get these man gone, man. Get this man gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. But kick this bear out the club, man. You know what I'm saying? So, brother, I'm fuming, blood. Man said, would I take in Cuckoo Jackson? No way, blood. Man ain't doing no more business with Chelsea. They could fuck off unless they want to give us Cole Palmer, bro. That's about it. That's the only conversation. Or Caicedo. Those are the kind of combos man want to have. I don't have no conversation about these people.
Yeah, man said in Kunku or Jackson.
Brother, what's man talking about? Fucking foolishness. What you doing? Behave yourself. You know what I'm saying? Bro, Chelsea trying to sell man COVID. Man said this club strikes me as incapable of bullying unwanted players out the club. Something I give credit to Chelsea for. City and Madrid for being able to do so. You know, it's not even being able to bully clubs. You know what it is with Manchester United? People have disagreed with me before, but the truth is, yeah, Man United care way too much, yeah, about fucking PR, bro. You know what I mean? They wanna, you know what I mean? They want to be like the gem of English football, and they want to be perceived to be doing everything the right way, bro. Brother, just get it done. Do you know what I'm saying? Just get it done, bro. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't give a flying fuck, yeah, how you get these players out. Even if it's by force, even if you're terminating contracts. Do you know what I'm saying? Who cares, bro? I've seen Arsenal tearing up contracts. They're about to tear up Tommy Asu's contract.
Yeah, Tommy Asu's contract.
They tore up Aubameyang's contract. They might even have tore up Ozil's contract as well.
You gotta be ruthless. And here the thing is, 2 of the 3 clubs you mentioned there, City and Madrid, it's no accident that they're 2 of the most successful clubs in recent years. There's a reason for that. This is high level sport, people. This is elite level. You have to be ruthless and decisive with decision making. And that's one thing both Real Madrid and Manchester City are. Of course, you're going to get the occasional decision wrong, but it's the reason why they've been 2 of the most successful clubs in the last 10 years. There's a reason for that. Because their aim is to win. any means necessary. They don't care about public image. People talk bad about Real Madrid all the time. Or they wait for players' contracts to run down. Look at how they treating certain players. They'll force players out. They don't want to. You know why? Because Real Madrid's MO is to win. Even though they didn't win anything last season, their MO is to, all right, we didn't win last season. All right, we're going to go get Trent. We're going to go get Javi Alonso, who's one of the most sought after coaches. That's their aim. Like, that's what it is. Rodrigo might move on. Ruthless. Everyone wants to rebuild until what's it called? Until it's their favorite player who's leaving. That's what it seems.
This was jarring because you know what it is, yeah? It's like Ineos are kind of, these men are contradicting themselves, yeah, from what they're saying to the behavior. And what I mean by that is, if you're deciding, yeah, that a rebuild is what you want, and you want to get rid of multiple players, then you take that 100 million for Bruno, because you're not, this is money that you wouldn't normally get offered for a player that's not worth 100 million. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if your main thing is, I want to rebuild this squad, yeah, then there should be no player that's not for sale, yeah, within reason. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, Lenny Yoro, you've just brought in, so he's not for sale, innit? And you see him as a potential world-class player in the future. But outside of Lenny Yoro, yeah, listen, outside of the players that you've brought in your regime, and even then, there's certain players, if someone offer you some fucking stupid price, you should be open to selling them, because the rebuild is the greater good. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes sacrifices need to be made, yeah, for the greater good. Do you understand? So even if you think Bruno, yeah, is a decent player, yeah, for 100 million, a conversation needs to be had now.
You have to.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Because also on top of that, look at where we are. Look at what that player has contributed to. Is it solely him? No, but heads have to roll. People have to be held accountable for the poor performances. That also ties into it too. The reason we're in a need of a rebuild is large in part to him and the players surrounding him who have been here 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Why is there no accountability for poor performances? Because if we had been super successful in that period and was trying to sell him for 100 million, you know what the conversation would be? We can't sell him. Look at what he's done for us. He's helped us win Premier Leagues. He's helped us win the Champions League. We've had all these great wins. We've been so successful. No, we have not. When our play is going to be held accountable? It's like poor performance happens at Manchester United on and off the pitch, and there's no punishment.
Right.
Zero. How are you not open to selling him for that when you are trying to look at what he's contributed to? Again, it's not all on him.
And also look at his age. Look at the fact that there's already no real resale value on him, and you're being offered, this is a once in a lifetime offer that no one else is going to offer you that because of his age. Do you know what I mean? He's barely won anything in his career as well, blood, at the club. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when you look at all of it, it was an offer that was supposedly, too good to fucking refuse. But then you fucking refused it. And then on top of that, you got one hand tied behind your back.
Yeah, that's nonsense.
It doesn't make no sense. So you're telling us you want to rebuild, but the honest truth is, it's cheaper to not do a complete rebuild and to do a patch-up job and sack the manager. It's cheaper to sack him than to spend 200 million in the window on players. It's cheaper to sack this pussy over 10 million.
And if you're being really, really serious, heads should have rolled everywhere. The manager should have been gone, and it still should have been you lot are not good enough. The real reason why I was talking about not sacking the manager was because, and I was saying everybody has to go, because I didn't trust them to sack the manager and then remove all the players. I didn't trust them to do both. And it seems we're getting neither anyway, even with keeping the manager. It's like, hopefully it happens, but get these players gone, push them out together. They all should leave through the exit door together. It shouldn't be just the manager or just the players. Yeah, man, force the player to leave. What are we doing out here, man? Like, manager, we know the man should have been sacked.
This is it. The bottom line is, Spurs sacked a manager that won a trophy and played better football than our manager. And Spurs had injuries. So Spurs at least had an excuse, They had their goalkeeper and their whole back four out at one time. We never had the same season that Spurs had, and they still ended up winning a trophy at our expense as well. So How does Ange get sacked before Amorim, bro?
Yeah. Again,
How?
incompetence. That's how. Incompetence on our part. That's where that stems from. That's what
This is what I'm trying to say. So when I'm looking at the situation, Ineos are telling us that they want to rebuild the squad. But it's like, if you want to rebuild the squad, you had a great opportunity to sell Bruno to kickstart that. You didn't take that. And then if you're not really trying to rebuild the squad, yeah, and it's very much dependent on X, Y, Z, and you think that, well, not even think that, you know that there's a possibility that we might be going into the season with only 3 or 4 signings instead of 5 or 6. Then you hedge your bets and you don't fucking give the manager the opportunity based on what he done last season. Do you know what I mean? You strengthen somewhere. If you're not going to strengthen the squad exponentially, you have to strengthen what's in the dugout.
Yes.
You got to give us a chance.
Yeah, but everything you said there, Rants, is right. But the problem is it's incompetent people and terrible decision making, because both should be improved. The fact that you're sat here and we're having this conversation about, well, if you're not going to improve on the pitch, improve off the pitch. How about we improve both? Why is that not the aim? There definitely should be finishing 15th, the rebuild. It should have been, yes, we are rebuilding this because it's clearly not good enough. It was bad before us. It got worse with us. Okay, let's do what needs to be done. And there doesn't seem to be any urgency to do either. They kept the manager, which we all knew they was going to keep the manager. Improve on the pitch then. Because then it's like, this manager's just going to get sacked October, November, and then what are you going to do? We're literally in a Ten Hag situation all over again. We're literally 12 months later in the exact same spot. And then he's going to get sacked because he's going to either be just better than Ten Hag in regards to points and performances, the same or worse. And then that's when the pressure's really going to be on them, because it's going to be like, oh, you sacked Ten Hag for this and this guy's doing worse. How are you going to get rid of him? And then what did they do? Go and pull another manager out of a job when he's like, I'm not sure if I should join here. Or just get into him like you should. But if you would have done what you're supposed to with Ten Hag initially, we wouldn't be here now. It's a domino effect. Like we just mentioned about not selling Bruno and the domino effect that's had later down now in the window. Not sacking Ten Hag is added into why we're here now. Domino effect. Bad decisions called bad is the first domino you push over, the rest fall. That's it.
Yeah. 100%. And I said, Barada don't know ball. Seems his skill set is just business and leadership bullshit. But bro, it's not his job to know ball. Do you know what I'm saying? The guy that's supposed to know ball is the sporting director, who now is Jason Wilcox, thankfully, because he's the only guy at the club that actually does know ball. And this is what I said from the beginning. He's the only footballing guy that I actually trust, bro. He's the only one that I trust. So I'm glad Ashworth is gone, and I'm glad that he got the job. But now we need to see, what players he brings in. Because the bottom line is, it's very clear that financially, there are constraints in it until we get players out. But no matter when it happens, all eyes are going to be on the kind of players that we bring in, because that's when people are going to be questioning Jason Wilcox. You know what I'm saying? This isn't on Wilcox. You know what I mean? Our inability to sign players, because he's not the guy that deals with the finances. You know what I'm saying? And the rumors were that Wilcox wasn't, not Wilcox, sorry. Amorim wasn't a Wilcox appointment. You know what I mean? And not only was he not a Wilcox appointment, they're saying that he wasn't necessarily in favor of bringing him in. So I believe if he doesn't start well, then Wilcox pulls the trigger on this brother.
I think he definitely gets the trigger pulled on him. 110% he gets the trigger pulled on him. And then it's like, is there a plan? What's the plan? I want to know. What's the plan
brother,
after?
Listen, I can't, bro.
What's the plan after?
Brother, I can't look past this window, my brother. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, Rants, I hear you. We can. They should. They should be like, what if this goes wrong? Because everything is saying this is going to go wrong. What if they do? Because in my heart of hearts, I don't think they're planning after him. Currently, right now, I don't think they're thinking, if this goes wrong. Genuinely. I really, really don't. The same way it came out last week that we just signed a new head of recruitment. Or was it senior recruitment? The guy who's below the director of football. It's like, so we halfway through a window and we're signing a senior head of recruitment who reports to the director of football. It's like, all right, okay. We're going to see, I don't know what they're going to do when they eventually sack him. Let's say it's October, November. What is the plan?
Yeah.
Is it interim? Have you got another manager in mind? Is it a back three manager? Is it a back four? Like, what is your plan? What are you planning on doing? Type of thing.
I think it has to be a back four manager.
Mm-hmm. It should be. But I don't put anything past them going to try and get another back three manager and trying to stick with this. Wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. I'm like, oh, what's going on, man? Like, that's what I want to know. What is going on here? What are they doing? That's what I want to know. That's what is.
Oh, listen, bruv, listen, we're cooked, innit? You know what I mean? That's the long and the short of it, Flawless. We are absolutely cooked, bruv.
I hate as currently constructed right now, Rants. Trust me, I hear you. There is no defense of it. There's no defense of this and what's going on. Can they say the only thing they've got in their favor that they've still got plenty of the window to go? That is it. Like,
I don't even think that he doesn't want to spend much for Amorim, you know. I don't think it's that. It's not spending. He's not buying players for Amorim anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? That these signings are going to be for the football club. Amorim's not the long-term answer. Like, he is the fool guy. It was cheaper after last season to keep this guy because he'll have less than a year left, in December.
His contract run out? Is it 2026? His contract. Let me check that.
I believe so.
I think it's 2020. I think because he didn't sign a long deal.
2020, bro.
Yeah.
So
let's see.
It was cheaper to keep him this summer than
2027. That's it. You know what I'm saying? With an option for an additional year. So it's a couple years left from now.
I don't know about that. There's no way. He didn't give him a long contract.
That's what it says. But you say that ain't a long deal anyway. It's only because he came 2024, so that's only 3 years.
Yeah, but we didn't give him a 3-year deal. It was less than that.
Nah, fam, I'm looking there. Yeah, 1st of November. Yeah. Moved to Old Trafford from Sporting Lisbon, 11th of November. He signed a contract until
November, so they gave him a 2.5-year deal.
So it weren't a long deal. Yeah. So I'm looking there. Yeah, 1st of November 2024. We'll sign a contract until June 2027. So yeah, that's what it is. And here the thing is, let's say to Fury who says Wilcock has a plan to replace this guy. He doesn't want to spend much for Amorim. If you don't trust the manager to spend for him, get rid of him. If he's not your guy and you think he's not good enough, why is he still here? Yeah. Why are we waiting for 5 games to go, all right, he's not good enough? If this is your guy, back him. If you don't believe he's good enough, sack him.
Yeah, bro. I thought it was 18 months with a year extension option, bro. That's what I thought he signed.
I thought it was that too. But yeah, you lot can check in the chat. I'm on the BBC website now. Yeah, that's what it said as he joined. Yeah. June 2027, they're saying. I thought it was less. I thought it was 2026. Well, now 2027 with the option of an additional year. Yeah. Well, that's what it said. Which I don't like. Yeah, it runs out 26-27 season.
Yeah, man saying the extra year's an option or something like that. So either way, brother, this guy is not safe, innit?
Oh, far from it.
He's not safe. So it's one of them things where I think that we are recruiting for the club. I don't believe we're recruiting for him, which I don't have a problem for. I'm not this back the manager guy.
No. Give me something to support. If you give me to support, I'm with it.
Yeah, that's bro, I'm not on backing the manager because as far as I'm concerned, like he done so shit last season, yeah. I don't even want him here now. So he doesn't deserve anything, bro. Do you know what I mean? He should have to pay for his own lunch. I'll be real. He don't deserve no favors from this football club.
Zero.
Do you know what I mean? He should be paying us to still be here. This is the reality. So he can get fucked.
Games all season long, man. Well, the entire time he was here. We got 15 points from January till May. We averaged 1 win. We averaged 3 points per month from January to May. Yeah.
Brother, he said he'll work for free. Yeah, he can say whatever the fuck he wants. I'm sure his agent will have something else to say about that. You know them one. So he'll say, yeah, I'll walk for free. And then Mendes will be like, actually, nah, bro, we're not going to do that, bro. That's not very smart, is it? Do you know what I mean? Because the agent's going to want his fucking fee, bro. Let's not be dumb now. You know what I'm saying? So no, we're not doing this. We're absolutely not doing this. This guy, is not good enough. And we have to give him players, that papers over the cracks because we can't rely on him to coach his way out of this situation.
There's no coaching. Bring him in talent. That's why I've been saying it. That's why I've not even been worrying about profiles and who fits with who. I've been saying run it. That's why I was like Oshiman, Gyökeres, for example. Do they fit with Mbeumo and Cunha from a profile perspective? No, hell no.
Yeah.
However, I'm just saying bring them in because they're talented, and it gives him less of an opportunity to pick Højlund, and less of an opportunity to pick Mount and pick Garnacho and pick Rashford and whoever else is here. That's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm at with it. It stinks, man. It's so bad. It is so bad.
Yeah, the whole thing's pathetic, guys. Do you know what I mean? And we just have to keep playing a waiting game while all of our rivals strengthen. Do you know what I'm saying? Like United have a game this week, don't they, or something?
Yeah, is it tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow, the 19th. I think it's the 19th, actually. We play Leeds in a friendly before we travel.
It's on the weekend.
Yeah, it's the 19th. I stand corrected. Yeah.
Is that Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday, 2 p.m. Saturday, 2 p.m.
You see what I'm saying, bro? I guess that's going to be on MUTV, so. Brother. So dead. You know what I mean, bro? But I don't even feel like watching it. You know
I'm telling you now, I don't watch preseason anyway. I ain't watching it. You know what I'm saying? You lot can tell me what happened. I ain't watching that. I gotta go through.
Bro, if I've got nothing better to do you know what I mean? I might watch it. You know them ones, but like I'm moving tomorrow. Like, do you know what I'm saying? The furniture van's coming tomorrow morning to bring my shit to this new place, and then I'm here, bro. So I might just be in the house not doing nothing. So I might do it because I'm bored. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But the reality is, I don't even feel like watching it, bro.
Yeah,
I don't feel like watching it, bro. There's no new players.
What is there new to watch for us to look terrible? I ain't.
But I've seen this guy play for Wolves, blood. It's cool. Like, I'll be real. If it's just him, like, man not gonna watch the game just for him, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's dead. Yeah. I've just watched the Club World Cup, bro. And now man want me to watch the Dan James Derby and that.
I said the Dan James Derby. That's despicable behavior, man.
This is what it is. Pre-season.
That's despicable. Yo. I said the Dan
Come on, bro. Now, I mean, at least if we signed a few players, then at least I could gas myself into it. But it's like, no, we're going to be playing the same dead free at the back thing, bro. Same dead free back. No attacking wing backs because we don't have any. Do you know what I'm saying? Like what are we doing, bro? Diego Leon, bro, watch them not even play the youth.
I want to see a back free back.
We ain't signed no midfielders, bro. What are we watching? So a Bruno Casemiro pivot again.
Is Bruno off?
Watch him start Højlund, bro. Imagine we're watching Rasmus Højlund start on Saturday.
Of course, Højlund starting.
Come on, bro. Nah, brother. I'll be real with you guys. If Rasmus Højlund starts, bro, I can't lie. Streams getting ended.
Yeah, of course, Højlund.
It might just be that. Like this is how I feel. Like, is there really any point watching that?
No,
not really.
Zero.
I'll be real. I can't lie. There's not really much point. Man might as well just do a reaction on Twitch to the highlights, bro. Little 3-minute highlights at the end.
We can do that, fam. Only difference is Cunha and then the goalkeeper will be in there. That's it.
Bruv, you would think. Yeah, bro, it's nasty, man. Like, what these man doing? You know what I mean? These man are taking a piss. Like, how can man watch this?
Absolutely.
But yeah, I just don't know, innit? Do you know what I mean? I just don't know right now, bro. Unless these man end up doing, like, pulling a rabbit out the hat. Do you know what I mean? And then Mbeumo turns up tomorrow with fucking
Emi Martinez.
With Emi Martinez, bro.
It is fun. I'm already just checked out from it. Like, all right, it's the 15th of July. You lot have got time to do more business. But currently, it's terrible.
That's what I mean. Imagine we're seeing Dallo right wing back here, brother, or left wing back Dallo, brother. What?
That's a Dallo, you know.
Imagine Dallo left wing back, you know. Like, brother, like, this is crazy, you know.
Because it could be Ahmad.
I know him, Bruno, and Dallo are brethren, bro. Dallo shouldn't even be at the club, by the way. He's another one that we should be selling.
Absolutely.
And apparently he's getting like a lower shirt number this year.
Well, you're moving off to 20.
Yeah, he's getting the 2, I think. I read that somewhere.
Okay.
I read it somewhere. He's getting the 2 or something. So this is what I'm saying.
Man, we stink, man. It's so bad.
See, he's number 2 now, so he's not going nowhere, and he's someone we should be selling. That means next season, what? Dallo's starting? Where?
He can't. It's got to be Doggy and Ahmad. Well, it should actually. Let me clarify.
Where?
It should be. It should. Let me clarify.
He shouldn't be starting.
It should be Dogu and Ahmad. Will it be? I don't know about that.
It should be.
Yes.
Like, bruv, there's nowhere in the team for Dallo.
It should be. But whether
there's
no team for him.
So why is he getting a number 2? To do what?
This team is so pissed.
You get it?
I hear you, fam. Trust me, you ain't got to sell me on it.
Hey, brother, give that number 2 to someone that's going to fucking start, blood. I'd rather they give it to Aiden Heaven, blood. They give it to Dallo. What's Dallo going to do? Nah, it's despicable, man.
Yeah, it stinks.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't lie, bro. Like, sat this guy for, and these owners are just pissing me off, bro. The whole thing's jarring. After having to sit through Chelsea, man, chatting a whole load of rubbish, you know what I mean? And rightly so, because them man are world champions. And then everyone else is doing business. And now I'm seeing Liverpool linked with Isak, bruv. Lowy. And Rodrigo, while we're twiddling our thumbs over 2-3 million for Mbeumo.
It's fucking joke thing, fam.
Yeah, this is bollocks.
Absolute nonsense.
This is absolute bollocks, guys. You know what I mean? Like, this is the long and short of it. So if we're being completely honest, like, I'm over all of this now. You know what I'm saying? I just want new signings, and when the signings come, it's whatever, innit?
Hey, fam, you ain't gonna sell me on it. We just stink, fam. That's what it is. Absolutely stink. That's it, man. It sucks.
Yeah, it's complete bollocks, man. You know what I mean? But guys, what can we do, mate? Do you know what I mean?
Yo, that's where I'm at with it. Like, yo, any else better pull their finger. That's what I'm saying, man. This footballing structure, the hierarchy, get this together. Because this could, you see the fire behind you, it could be on fire, fam. If we don't go get Mbeumo, and we don't get a striker, and we don't get a midfielder, and we don't get a goalkeeper, and we don't sell players. Because even if this man just sat, then what? You know what I'm saying? Then what? If we sack him October, November, all right, then who do you go and get? Is it an interim thing? Do you go and get another manager out of a job halfway through, and then we're here in 2026 having the same convo? All right. Okay.
Nah, it's true, man. But yeah, people, make sure we get these lights up, people. 600 lights target, man. Still over 100 away, man. Guys, them Tolisso rumors are bollocks. I'm not even really entertaining them. They're not real, innit? So we're not even gonna go into that. It's foolishness. What you got coming up, man? Guys, make sure you subscribe to Flawless's channel. Also, let me know who's live, guys, for a redirect as well.
Yeah. Sarcasm City TV on YouTube. So please make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Follow the playback. Oh yeah, the new Twitter. Yes, it's Flawless as well. So anyone who's following me on the old Twitter, follow me on my new Twitter. Big up for having me on. As always, Rants. I know we spoke as well. We didn't do a show last week, but congrats on the announcement of the bout as well, man. Congrats. You know what I'm saying? Love that for you as well. I know we spoke privately, but I also wanted to say it publicly as well. So big up. Great luck, man. I know you're going to get the dub as well. But yeah, run up the likes here. Subscribe here to Rants each and every time. But yeah, Sarcasm City TV on YouTube. I'm live tonight. I'm not sure what show, but it'll be like 11:30 p.m. Probably a Q&A, maybe a Premier League pod Yardman edition, but there'll be some form of content, people. So YouTube, Sarcasm City TV, playback, Sarcasm City TV as well.
This is what I'm saying. So yeah, man. Big up everyone inside. You already know what time it is, and now, man, I appreciate you lot, man. Serious day of streams, bruv. And yeah, tomorrow I should be completely moved in tomorrow by the time Saeed's
the man them talk.
Yeah, by the time my show with Saeed is meant to be at like 3:30. So the show times will go back to usual. You know what I'm saying? Man's been in the middle of moving, blood. So man's had to be moving stuff around. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro, we should be back to regular scheduled programming from tomorrow. Well, you lot said that Don's live. I can't see it. Man can't see Don. When am I starting gaming? I need to get a schedule. You man know I like to have my shows on the same days. Do you know what I mean? So I need to find a day in the week that I can consistently pick a day to do it on. Do you know what I mean? So once I've settled after this week, then yeah, then I'll be able to see. Do you know what I mean? But until then, I'm not really sure what day it's gonna be, but it will be soon. Yeah, so we just have to wait and see about that, guys. You know what I mean? So nah, man, it's coming soon still. So yeah, Don's not live. Yeah, bro, this is crazy, bro. What, it's 7 o'clock, blood, on a fucking weekday, blood, and man, I'm struggling for man to be live, bro. Fucking hell, bro. These man got too much money, bro. All right, bro. You know like that, bro. Fuck you, know, mate.
You know what I mean? I'll be going live shortly. I should have organized it earlier because I need to go live, get the gaming. Speaking of gaming, Sarcasm City TV gaming, I'll be back on that, people, as well. The YouTube channel, I'm gonna be running that. It's mad you mentioned gaming. I've been doing that on the playback on the YouTube back as well.
That's it, people.
On that channel. But I'm sure someone's live, man.
Yeah, Northside. We're gonna read Northside. It's been a minute. You know what I mean? So big up everyone inside, and yeah, back again tomorrow.